Greetings all, Frog here. It's time for the Friday update from the pond for the 19th February 2016. This is the 8th update of the year, the 43rd update overall. I cannot believe we are starting the 43rd week of the channel. That's kind of crazy. Big channel news, headline, blinking lights. We have 300 subscribers. That's very exciting. We had 303 yesterday, but today we have 300. That's okay. It's very exciting that we're up to 300 subscribers. So thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, watching everything that's going on. It's really awesome. We'll keep pushing again. You know, at the end of the year, if I could get to 1,000, that'd be pretty awesome. Frankly, I think that's pretty hip. So we'll say that we're gonna keep doing what we do at the channel because that's what we're doing, and I'm having a fun time. And we'll talk about all that. I'm gonna lead off after that exciting channel news with big headlines. I'm doing like the big headline hand thing. You can't tell because there's still no webcam, but you know, maybe someday. We're gonna lead off. This is day 7 of the plague, so I'm getting better. I feel better. I'm hungry again, which is good. I'm actually hungry right now, which is annoying, but I'm hungry again, which is great because that has not been the case recently. And I could talk again, which is brilliant, because day 4 and day 5 was real bad. I could not have recorded a video if I had wanted to. I think I'd have made it about 3 minutes before I just died. So it's very, very happy about that. Yesterday on day 6, I recorded 2 videos, and then today, day 7, I've recorded everything in red. So I mean, I got all 3 of these things. Star Wars Rogue was very long, and Binding of Isaac, as per usual, it was about a half hour. So I've done quite a bit. You know, I mean, at least 2 hours of recording. So I feel very good. I feel that it's going to get better and better, and I'm basically almost done, which is pretty impressive when you consider I took all of Monday and Tuesday and the majority of Wednesday off from recording. And I was sick the whole time. I mean, I started getting sick Thursday night. So I feel like we've done some good things here. To recap the week, of course, GeoGuessr went through every day because it will always do that, and I'm recorded all the way through. That's very exciting. I did move, as you'll know by now. Friday is normally a user-submitted day, but because there was no chance I could have recorded what I had thought would have been a long one, as it turns out, tomorrow's GeoGuessr is not that long. Actually, it's about 16 minutes, I think. That I didn't want to risk it, though, because I always, when I do a user-submitted challenge, I want to give it the time that it deserves. And if it takes a half hour, shoot, if it takes 2 days, like it did this week for Lance and Derek's challenge, I want to give it that because I think you guys are really helping me get there, and that's part of the reason that we're at 300 subscribers, right? Is that it's the conversation, we do things together. Pardon me, I do have to probably take drinks relatively frequently. Just to keep it all, you know, liquidated. Hydrated would probably be the more appropriate term. So I did the 2 world challenges back to back. So I did one for Thursday and one for Friday because I knew those are 15 minutes for the most part. They're not going to be any longer than that. So I did do that, but then Saturday and Sunday both will be user-submitted challenges. So I still did do 4 days of user-submitted challenges and 3 days of not. So it worked out, I think, in the wash. I'm very happy with that. No, actually, I only did 2 days of non-submitted challenges. So I did 5 days of user-submitted challenges this week. And I'm happy with that. I think it's cool. Our backlog is down to 8, so I have 8 videos that were submitted, or 8 challenges that were submitted. I haven't recorded them yet, so there's room for more. If you want to get in on the GeoGuessr, just go to geocenter.com and send me all that information. Because in the end of all those GeoGuessr videos, you'll hear plenty about it. So feel free to send that in. Okay, Star Wars Rogue and Binding of Isaac. That was our Rogue Hour. That went fine for the week. Look, Star Wars Rogue is a great game, and I'm not being paid to say that. I did get a review copy of the game, and I think it is a great game. It's not a great game for me. I just don't think it's my cup of tea. I'm not going to give up on it entirely, but I am going to stop playing it on the channel for a while because I think that it's not the upbeat and positive videos that I'm trying to put out, and I'd really like to keep that positive vibe and momentum and to push forward because I honestly kind of fear that yesterday I lost 3 viewers. Maybe it's because of Star Wars Rogue. Right, because that was kind of a negative video yesterday, I'm not going to lie. Well, yesterday as I record this, it would be Wednesday. So 2 days ago as this goes live. So maybe that was it. I don't know. And I don't want to be negative on the channel. I try to keep a positive update because I think it really is a great game. The music is fantastic. The art design is really good. I just don't think that it's my cup of tea. So I'm not going to play it for a while. I'm going to put it on the shelf for the channel. I'm going to probably still play it now and again because, I mean, I have it. So we'll give it a go. Maybe I'll get better at it and it'll be better. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. The only comments that we've gotten on the video have come from Lightbringer, a friend of mine, right? Because I said, hey, you need to check this out. This is pretty cool. I'm recording up over my channel. And it was kind of cool. And then it just became just not my cup of tea. And that's okay. That's how games work, right? Everybody doesn't have to like everything. If we did, how boring would that be? So it's going to go to just Afterbirth next week. And I mean, I could show you a quick blip of that. See? Right there. Boom. It's Afterbirth. I'm just going to play Afterbirth. But at the same time, keep that open because I may decide to kind of turn it back into the potpourri hour. So maybe on Monday I'll do something and then Tuesday I'll do something else. I don't know. I mean, I'm loving Binding of Isaac. But for the next 3 weeks, I'm working 10 to 12 hour days every day, guaranteed. So I really need to kind of do some shorter videos, more in the 20-minute range than the 30 and 40-minute range that Afterbirth can sometimes become. So I'll play it by ear. I've kind of been getting the itch to play Prison Architect again, so I may play some of that. I'd like to give City Skylines a try now that I have the better graphics card. I think that will help probably for that, and I'm not sure I'm going to get the DLC for it, but at least to start playing it again and just see if I like it. And if you guys are interested in it, we'll find out from that as well. I mean, who knows? Bosmod's RSO, I'm having a lot of fun with that. I'm doing some braiding challenging stuff. Lots of braids are going on. I think as I start to build the better belts, because I actually have up to level 4 belt that I should be using and I'm not. I think that'll be good, although I really need to get more copper in before I can do that. And I've got to find coal somewhere. So spoiler alert, yeah, sorry, I have not found it at the end of episode 59. Still have not found a coal deposit. I'm really nervous about that. I don't have any copper coming in either. At least there's plenty of iron around. I just have to do that. So, it's a matter of getting the military up enough that we can go take on those biter bases. And once we can take on the biter bases, then we're good to go. I mean, God modules are going to help when we get up to that. And get up to, God module 5s would be fantastic. But that's going to be some time yet. But just to help the production go and try and still avoid. And I think I've been doing this pretty well so far. I'm trying to avoid it becoming robot central. Not that robots are bad, because I like the robots. But to do things with belts, I think, is more interesting. Now, Chris Engel commented today, I think, on Bob's Mods 57, I think, on the current... So today, as I record this, on that current video, that apparently Zesto did a narrow challenge. And I find that to be very intriguing. So I think I might try something like that, either a narrow vertical or narrow horizontal challenge, because you can bound the map when you create a new map. And I never thought about this. I always just assumed you could bound the map and you'd have to do all 4 sides, or at least the 2 dimensions, right? Apparently you don't have to do that, and I haven't had a chance to check out Zesto's channel yet. Zesto's another Zootuber. He's another YouTuber who does a lot of Factorio, and I have watched him on occasion. I think he's pretty good. That's British understatement. He's a good YouTuber. You could definitely go check him out. And I think that it seems like a very interesting challenge, because I like those kind of puzzles that you have to think about. Then that's why I liked the quote unquote what I called the efficiency challenge at the beginning, and then realized it's not really time efficient, it's just material efficient. And I liked that kind of a challenge, and I still want to go back and revisit that at some point. Maybe in the same one, because you've got to limit your space, right? Although the efficiency challenge isn't that limited. Well, you know what? No, it really was limited. Because you think about, that whole setup was big, yeah, but that's it. So I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll consider that as our next challenge. I don't know. I'm still enjoying this one though, so we're not going to end this one anytime soon. And I don't feel like starting a second Bob's Mod or a second Factorio. The only time I think I'd start a second Factorio is if I were going to start playing multiplayer. And I'm still talking to a Black Jungle 308 about that. We just have to get our schedules into place, because with the extra work that I'm doing, it's difficult. Black Jungle is in Brazil, so it's a different time zone ahead, and his schedule's busy. So it's just a matter of if we can get those together, great. I'd still like to play some more board game night too, if we can get that going. So we'll consider that. Is it a new day? It did. It just ticked over to midnight. I was playing around with my Fitbit. I just got a Fitbit. Other tracking devices are available. And I tapped it, and it went down to 1 dot. I'm like, 1 dot? How could that be? Because I walked, like 6,000 steps today. I'm supposed to be walking 10,000, a little short. I had to have a desk job, so it's tough to do. And here we are. We're on Friday. as we record this now, so I can say 2 days ago to mean Wednesday. Regardless, and I'd like to do more multiplayer because I think that's been the most fun for me is when we do multiplayer. So we'll try and get that working. Vassal's not working for me right now. I'm not sure why that is. I just have to tweak that around a little bit maybe, or just to try and figure something else out for board game night. I'm not sure. I'm going to talk to the guys again on Friday, which is tonight because it's a Cavs night. So I'm going to go out and play some board games and see. Oh, excuse me. I am drinking, but I'm not drinking water. I'm drinking root beer. It's diet though, no calorie. CK2, having a lot of fun with that. Only 2 videos to go. I mean, look, I only have the 3 videos to record. I'll do that Saturday morning. It will be, Bob's Your Uncle. I may even play that CK2 on Friday night. I was going to play it after this, but I think I should get sleep. I should get some sleep and recuperate, so I'm not going to do that. But I will record it, hopefully Friday, so I don't have to do it Saturday morning, because then while it renders and uploads, I have to wait to record more, and I'd rather not do that. So we'll play that, and we'll get it done. But CK2 is having a lot of fun reclaiming the land, and it will be a world conquest. At this point, nothing can stand in our way. It's just going to happen. So it's very exciting. It's cool. I've never conquered the whole world in CK2. I always kind of stop beforehand. So we will do that again. Once the world is conquered, I'll stop recording one-to-one live video, and I'll start doing like time-lapse stuff, because at that point it's just minor rebellions, and you've seen all that before. So just race through and get to the end of 1453, and then we'll import it into EU4, and I think then the Paradox Hour will become EU4. And CK2 again split, and we'll just continue this campaign in EU4 as a custom nation, and start something new in CK2. I'm not sure what. I'll get Conclave, and we'll install that, and we'll maybe give it a new try. A little hesitant about the changes that they've made to it, but we'll see. So you can see that is the plan for next week. So GeoGuessr at 6 o'clock, we do Binding of Isaac at 10, Bob's Mods at 2, and CK2 during the Paradox Hour at 6 o'clock. Maybe we'll play some City Skylines again. I don't know. Let's talk about the live stream. So the internet is still bad. I mean, the second I start to upload, we're being throttled. So I am going to make time tomorrow during my day somehow. I don't know how, because it's a busy day. It's a Friday. I tend to have a lot of meetings. And which is the worst thing in the world, by the way. I'll tell you, none of my meetings are on Fridays, because that's the worst thing in the world. But we tend to have a lot of meetings, so it's going to be busy. But I'm going to call the local cable provider, and we're just going to switch. I'm going to set it up. My wife's going to take like 3 or 4 days off in a row, so she's going to be home just to relax, just to do a midwinter thing. And I probably would have done the same if I didn't have some training responsibilities at work right now. So she's going to take some time off of work, and she'll be around that the cable guy can come and install, so I won't have to try and worry about finding the perfect window or waiting for a Saturday, So we'll have it installed, and hopefully the cable will be faster, and it'll work, and it won't be stupid limited, and it'll be amazing, and then I can live stream again. When I return to live streaming, we're going to keep doing sort of the same. We'll play GeoGuessr live. We'll play trying to get some other people in. Maybe get Christy back, because that went really well. I thought we'll play maybe Don't Starve with Christy and Lightbringer, maybe if they're interested. Maybe some other people like that. I've got George has a Steam account, so maybe George will play a little of that with us, and we'll see, because I know he's itching to get back into some multiplayer action. He's probably watching this right now. Hi, George. And I just would like to try and really grow that interactivity, because that to me is what makes this all interesting and worthwhile. That being said, in addition to that, I think a webcam is possible. It's likely that someday we will be seeing my ugly mug. Now, when will that happen? Is it like 500 subscribers? Is it 1,000 subscribers? Am I going to be a Roomba and wait for 100,000 subscribers? I don't know. I mean, at this pace, 100,000 subscribers, I'll be 90. So that's less likely, but I don't know. I assume that Aruma's in a network right now. He's probably part of Polaris or something. Of the people that I watch all the time, which would be Quill, Northern Lion, Mathis, and Arumba. I know Mathis is in Polaris because he advertises that fact. I'm fairly certain that Quill and Northern Lion are also in Polaris, but I don't know that to be 100% the case. And, maybe that's what helps get you views. I don't know. I know the networks that have contacted me so far seem a little shady. Maybe they're not, and that's just my natural paranoia coming in. but I haven't been contacted since. I got to like 100 subscribers and like, oh yeah, come join our network, and here I am at 300 subscribers, and it's just crickets. So I think that to me means that those people really were a little bit shady, and I didn't want to join that network. And it's worth waiting for Polaris. It's worth waiting for the bigger networks. I mean, shoot, maybe DFTBA I could actually be picked up on someday. I'll be part of VidCon. I don't know. Geek and Sundry maybe is looking for a YouTube Let's Player. Hey, Geek and Sundry, if you're looking for a YouTube Let's Player that does grand strategy games, I'm the guy right here. I'll also play in all your role-playing games and stuff too, because I love that stuff. So give me a ring. I'm just waiting. That's not like expect Felicia Day to give me a ring tomorrow. 1, she doesn't have my phone number, but if you'd like it, let me know. 2, don't tell my wife. 3, you probably could tell my wife actually, because she wouldn't believe you anyway. And 4, I have 300 subscribers, which thank you to every one of your subscribers. Honestly, I really appreciate that. I never would have thought that less than a year ago, I would have, 1, actually had the chutzpah to start my own channel, and then 2, here a year later, to still be doing 4 videos a day, every day. And the only time that it stopped was because of my computer issues, which now I will know that I will test a new build extensively before I get rid of the old build. And it's amazing to me that you guys are subscribing and you're still watching and you're getting the views and all that stuff. And I really do appreciate it. Every second that you watch is fantastic. Again, it's not about the money for me. It's about the interactivity. So I really appreciate it. A couple of days ago, there was like a back and forth in the comments on one of my videos. I was like, yes, it's happened. We are having conversation, because I was so excited about that. That's what this is all about, right? It's not about becoming famous. It's not about becoming rich. It's about building community, and hopefully that the regular people, and I assume if you're watching this video, you're one of the regular people, that you feel that community and that you feel like you are a welcome part of the Frog Pond, because that is what I think of you. I really do appreciate everything that you do, all the minutes that you watch, all the time that you give me, because you could be doing anything else. I had a great comment today on a Factorio video, and I can't think of your name, and I'm so sorry, but they said that they could binge watch this and wish they had time because of how much they were enjoying it, and that those are the kind of comments that really make me realize that I am doing this for a reason, and that reason is you. So thank you for watching all. I hope you guys did enjoy this update. That's all I have for you today. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and click that like button, because yay, updates. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not done already. Join the hundreds of Frog Pondits that are enjoying all of the comment delivered right to your email box every day. And until next time, cheers.